Hey, it's Ken Barrett, LaundromatHowTo.com. Working on some training over the last couple of weeks with some new employees, and I just wanted to go over something that I went over with one of the new employees this morning. And it seems like it's something that's kind of trivial, but I tried to explain it in a way to really make sense. So what you see here is this is the way we tag any of our orders. We have the white ticket, the 3-piece ticket we get from Cleaner Supply. In the mess here, looks like this. So we got the ticket number on there, and then we use these tickets to ticket all the different washers, dryers, baskets as we go through. So what I came in to find today was these two tickets along with some other ones on one of the orders. And what you can see on here is the numbers upside down from the way we normally write it. So sticky parts at the top, it's not that big of a deal. Put a piece of tape, put a number on it, put the piece of tape on it. So this one here, the number's upside down. So what I tried to explain to the new employee is a couple of different reasons why that's a concern. One, from a customer standpoint, is it just looks a little weird. You get your stuff back and the numbers are taped upside down. 99% of them won't care. Some will kind of wonder. A guy like me, it'd probably kind of wonder. From another employee standpoint, when they're going to pick up these tags off the rack, they're looking at this and say, for example, they're looking for number 22508. They're looking for an 08 at the end here, or 508. They're seeing, what could be a 522, so they're probably just going to walk right past that. So there's that confusion of, they're going through all the racks trying to find these bags, and they can't find the number because it's upside down. The other part is kind of still ties into that is occasionally people pull the number off the rack and they've got the wrong number. They've transposed a couple in their mind. Until they really get used to it, it's still possible. So this just doesn't help when they're trying to find it. From a trainer and an owner standpoint, I explained early on that I'm very picky about how things are done. This is what I would expect to see. The number very clearly, a piece of tape on it. I think you can see it there. It's that long, it's half on, it's half off. And one of the simple things we found on that is on our tape dispenser, when you pull it off, there's a little line right there that forms every time the tape stops. And when you pull that off and you cut it there, that gives you just the right amount of tape. Half it on, half it off. There's enough off there that we can easily put it on and off washers. And if you get too much on there, what happens is it curls around. If you don't have enough, then it'll blow off. So that little mark on the tape dispenser makes it very easy to get just the right amount off. We look at this one, we've got, I can get that over there. It's pretty much the right amount of tape, but it's just caught on the edge of this. So, if somebody grabs this, it's been on here for a day or two now, so it's a little harder, but there's a chance when it's first put on, they can grab that and pull it out from underneath and they don't have the tape with it. They go and stick it on a washer and that just blows away when the wind gets on it or somebody bumps it. This one here is a little better. I did see a couple on one of the other ones where the tape was kind of on an angle. So again, you're kind of going, okay, where's this guy going with this? This is a piece of tape on a little piece of paper. As a trainer and the owner, I see something like this and I wonder if they're not paying that much attention to tagging the items, what else are they kind of getting a little sloppy at, or maybe just not putting as much effort into? Are they folding stuff a little fast and wrinkling it, or maybe they're not getting these transferred between the washers and the dryers like they should be. It's just kind of an indication that they may not, they're not quite where you need them to be. And like I said, really start watching for those little things that they might be skipping over. So like I said, it seems kind of trivial, but I'd refer back to a lot of the burger places that you bite into a burger, you're expecting the lettuce to be on top of the tomato, or the tomato on top of the lettuce, or the pickle on top of all of it. Whichever way they make it, that's what you're expecting. If they hire somebody different, they don't care if you made burgers at home. Here's how we make it here. This is the order it's going to be made. So those are the little things there that kind of can just help you when you're training somebody to look out. I might have to talk with my hands, probably a face in there. Be like Cousin It. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a little bit of this. So as much as it seems something simple, it is. It's an indicator that maybe they're just cutting edges a little bit more, or maybe they're just being maybe not as cautious as they could be. And it could be a matter of watching when they do it, that they're writing this down, they're turning it around, they're sitting it down, grabbing it with the other hand. Maybe they just don't have the right fluid hand motions. That's the most efficient for doing this, which is why they're getting twisted up. One thing, when I did discuss with the employee as to what happened on this, they said just as she was tagging this in, there was a quite a number of people came in all wanting change, and she was hurrying and trying to do that sort of stuff. So I explained, that's why we're so picky on how the little steps are done, so that you don't panic, you don't worry. If they're there, you go through all the steps, everything's done right. So, and it kind of helped her realize, the days earlier in the week were a little slow and a small order would come in and they could work through it. How being on top of all these little things really made a difference when you're busy, that you don't have to think about it. So you gotta be careful how you approach this. You don't want them to go, this is upside down. I told you to do it this way. How come you're not doing it that way? Really try and explain to them the reasons why it's a problem. Like I said, trying to find the ticket number, it's upside down, or do we tape it on this way? Now there's a chance when you're looking for it, the ticket's going to be upside down, and you flip it up, and it's just more things to look around for. So hope that helps. If you're looking for any of the operation standards we use, if you go to laundromathowto.com, up in the corner on the table of contents, you can hit more, and it comes down to resources. If you go down there, it'll give you links to all the operation standards, the employee manuals, the phone systems, cash registers, everything that we use around here. So take a look there, see if there's stuff that can help you out. But this is what we're doing, and like I said, it's just something you want to really keep an eye on, look for the details. So talk to you soon. You got any comments or questions, let me know. You can send me an email or just put a comment underneath the video or on the post. Talk to you soon.